Hey guys, welcome back to Kinfolk Farm. Appreciate you guys stopping by. We are finally home. We've been gone on a super long vacation. It's been like 2 weeks. I think we were home 1 day out of 2 weeks. We are just super tired. Have you guys ever been on a vacation where you're just like, I am so ready to be home. I'm ready for vacation to be over. Well, that's the way I was. We were 1 week at the Crockers meetup in Pryor, Oklahoma. That was just an absolute ball. We had a really good time up there, met a lot of good friends, and just had an excellent time. Super fun. Then we came home. I think we stayed for a day, maybe two. Packed everybody up and headed to Savannah. And we've been in Savannah, and my gosh, it was blistering hot. We were just roasting. We all got super sunburned, but had an absolute ball. We had the grandkids and they just wore us out on the beach, swimming and picking up shells. We went fishing, we went crabbing. Super busy, but we're home now. It's time to start back up the farm. We haven't had a chance to come check everything, so I'm just gonna breeze around real quick. I gotta check the quail, the chickens, the ducks, the pigs. We're turning on the water for the muscadines. It's time to start watering the muscadines again. They've had some really hot days, and we weren't here to turn the water on, so the last few days have been up in the 90s. Really cool today, but these guys need some water. We're just gonna run around and check everything and see how the farm is looking. We've had our neighbor checking the farm for us, so I'm sure it's gonna be okay. But stick around, let's go check some of these animals. Well, not too bad, guys. Everything seems to be working out really well. We had our neighbor come, and he was sort of keeping an eye on the ducks and the chickens. He really didn't keep much of an eye on the quail for the fact we bulk feed. We bulk feed everything. We bulk feed our pigs, our chickens, the quail. The ducks we just do not bulk feed, and they go through so much water they have to be tended to every day. Our baby ducks, which we'll get to next, I want to do something different with the baby ducks today. But they were going through 5 gallons a day, and it's not just drinking, it's them wanting to play in it. So, and with these hot days coming in, I asked him if he'd come check on my ducks every day. All he did was come by and make sure there was water and stuff. I asked him if he wanted to get the eggs. He could have all the eggs he wants. I'm not sure if he got any eggs or not, because we had a pretty good haul. Not too bad. We got a lot of chicken eggs and a lot of quail eggs. I want to save these quail eggs for a few more days, and because it's been about 4 days, I think, since we checked them. I usually save them. They say you can save them up to 10 days before you incubate them. I usually go about 7. So I'm going to save them up a few more days, see what else we can get. I see 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. There's about 20 or so. We'll try to get a few more, and we're going to hatch out a batch of quail and start our quail incubating. It's time to fire up the incubator. I'm ready to get some quail going. I have an extra pen here I need to fill up. I promised some to another YouTuber, a friend of mine, and I got another YouTuber up in North Georgia. I'm just promising a bunch of quail out if they wanted some. Gray Mountain Farms up in North Georgia. I met them at the meetup in Oklahoma, and they were super nice family. So if they're interested in having some quail, we were going to give them some quail. But I got to get my population back up because I want more quail. I got to get my duck population back up too. So hopefully the baby ducks we have now, there's some females, because I've been losing a few females. But everything's going good. I want to show you guys one more thing real quick before we go to the baby ducks. Look at the growth on our muscadines. If you guys have been keeping up with the channel, remember it wasn't but a couple months ago, and back in February when we prune these things, we pruned them down to 6 inches all the way down the vine, and look at how fast they grow. If you remember, I cut them to here to the post just sort of keep it nice and trim. But this is how fast muscadines grow. They just grow super fast. It won't be long. We'll be having to cut them. We'll have to start cutting them to keep them off the grass, because my lawnmower will go and grab them and start ripping them off the vine and really damaging the main vine. But it's amazing. Now, if you want this vine to stop growing, you just pinch the tip and that'll stop growing. But you can go down here and pinch all the tips and get them to stop growing. I do that a lot of time when I'm bored. I'll go down here and pinch the tips on these end plants, these end vines, just to stop it from growing. But anyway, something different. But let's go check these baby ducks. I really want to see how they're doing. I haven't even been over there yet. I want to go see how they're doing. And I think today we may let them out. I think it's time to introduce them to the geese and to the other ducks. I want to see how they do. Let's go check this out. All right. Well, he's been keeping these filled. This one needs, the baby ducks need water. But like I say, they've been going through this water like crazy. And they're just getting to be giant. Let me prop this door up. To be giant baby ducks. And now they're starting to quack. Listen. And look who's coming. So we're going to let them out and see what happens. I know it's going to be, I know it's not going to be good, but we'll see. We'll see. Well, we gave them a little time to try to come out on their own. I don't think they're going to do it. We're going to see if we could just sort of force them out, see what they do. Let's see if we can get them reunited. We had 4 that broke off. There we go. There we go. I'm sure they'll stay kind of close to home base. But it's time to start getting them out where they can start getting, look at them. They're already attacking the green stuff. It's time to start getting them out. They've been cooped up in here for a while. They are so stinking cute. They're just starting to quack. I'm praying that we have some females. I am absolutely praying we have some females. We've lost another female. I tell you, when a hawk hits something, it's like they zero in on my females. That's the only thing I can think of that's getting my birds. Look at them, they're enjoying that water. And that's just that little puddle. I'm filling up the pool now. I have the pool filling up. We're getting that filled up. So hopefully these guys will take to the pool. There goes a goose over there. Let's see what the goose does. See, nothing's happening. It's working out good. So far. So far. Awesome. We have 2 of the best geese, I swear. They've never chased us or any of that stuff. Look at them. She's just rounding them up. All right. Well, isn't that cool? Now, the fun part will be tonight when we have to put them up. Because we've done this before. They don't go up like the chickens. They don't just go back into their house just like the chickens do. So tonight I'll have me and Caitlin come out here and we'll try our hardest to round them up. We usually just sort of funnel them in and they'll go right back in. So, and then every day from here on out, we'll start letting them out with the rest of the ducks. Hopefully they'll get acclimated to the bigger ducks and it'll just be one big happy family. Hopefully. Now hopefully, like I was saying earlier, I hope we have some females because I need to start hatching out some more ducks. We're not getting any eggs, or I didn't see any eggs. My neighbor may have grabbed them. But we're down to 2 females, 2, 4, 5 males. I actually killed a raccoon in here the other day up in this big pine tree right here in the middle of the daytime. So I'm not sure if it's raccoons or hawks picking me off. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. And these ducks are nowhere near as fast as the chickens. So I think when a hawk comes down on them, it's just lights out. But anyway, we got the baby ducks out. We got the big ducks out. The pool's being filled up. Everybody's got food, water. The muscadine's being watered. The last thing we need to check are the pigs, so stick around. We're gonna go check these 2 girls up here on top of the hill. Make sure they have food, water, make sure they're super happy. And all is good at Kinfolk Farm. Well, the pigs seem to be happy. The pigs seem to be happy and looking good. They have really been wearing out this mud hole since that hot weather came in. It's really cool today. I thought I've said that before earlier in the video, but it only got to like mid-70s today. Compared to the last 3 days when we were in Savannah, it was scorching hot. It was mid-90s every single day. It's mid-90s every single day. Let's see what these guys are up to. Make sure they got food. We have bulk water on them. Let's see how the water's looking. Yeah, see, it's still half full. We'll fill that back up. They still have tons of water. Tons of water. They're making a little mud hole right here. My neighbor's been picking up our fruit from the fruit stand from the last 2 weeks. So I know these guys are dying for some fruit. We'll start picking that back up tomorrow. I told him he can get it one more night tonight, and then tomorrow I'll start picking it back up. Let's see. Oh yeah, that thing's still loaded with food. Looking good. Everything worked out great with the pigs. We were pretty certain everything would be fine. Mr. Henry, my neighbor, was checking everything out. Like I said before, we had bulk fed the pigs. We were bulk feeding the pigs. What's up, guys? Y'all starting to get a little less fear of me, aren't you? Or are y'all expecting me to bring you some fruit? These guys are normally terrified of me. Hey, come here, girl. Come here. Come here. Come here. I ain't got. I'll get you something tomorrow. They're wanting some fruit. This is where we usually feed them all their fruit. When they see me, they know it's fruit time. Right? You think we got something for you? Huh? Huh? I will be honest, guys. Vacation was super fun. I had so much fun with my grandbabies and my daughter and my son and all their better halves. Well, you know, with my son's girlfriend and Travis, and we just had a whole house full of folks. I had an absolute ball. But I'm glad to be home. I like home. Home is a vacation to me every day. I love doing all this stuff. I'm so glad y'all are starting to get, you better not nip me. You better not nip me. You better not nip me. Come here, I want to scratch you. Come here, let me scratch you. I am so glad to be home. Guys, appreciate you guys checking out my video. I really do. I'm excited to get back into messing with my little animals. Look at them. They are wanting some fruit. Poor guys. I'm sorry, it's been 2 weeks. We're getting y'all some fruit tomorrow, okay? All right, guys. I'm gonna go check the rest of my muscadines, make sure they're being watered. I turned the water on. I just wanna make sure everything's working okay. But I love you guys to death. I truly appreciate y'all checking out my videos. For all you new subscribers, thank you so much. I know I picked up a bunch when we were at the Pryor, Oklahoma meetup, and I really appreciate you guys stopping by. I met a ton of friends, a lot of new friends. I just really had an absolute ball. I really had a good time. But guys, love you guys to death. Thank you so much for checking out my video. We will see you guys on the next one. Thanks again.